What's up everyone, back for another beer review, and today I will be reviewing yet another collaboration beer, this time between the Equilibrium Brewery out of Middletown, New York, and the Other Half Brewing Company out of both Brooklyn and Rochester, New York, and this is their Dream Lab. So they're calling this a Triple IPA that comes in at 10.2% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in time of review. This can is approximately 3.5 weeks old. So a collaboration between two of the best breweries out of New York State, in my opinion. Obviously, I review a lot of Other Half on the channel, and Other Half is my favorite brewery, but I really like what Equilibrium does, and a big triple IPA from them just sounds like it might be delicious. This one is using, I believe, Galaxy and Citra hops, and yeah, it's go time. So let's give it a pour, see what we got going on. Oh, this might be an overfill here. Yeah, a little bit of an overfill. Watch out. Watch out. Got a little bit of beer on on my table here. No big deal, it happens. Not happy about it just because I don't want to lose any beer. It's 10.2% though. I'll live. Anyway, let me wipe off my hands. You know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah, again, this pours out like a lot of Equilibrium beers. I mean, this has, a darker orange honey color. I say orange honey a lot in Other Half reviews, but this is like a straight out orange honey color. Has about a 2.5, 3 finger of this really light tan, like off-white, but light tan colored head, very creamy looking. Yeah, it looks fantastic. And half of hashtag proper, we'll go hashtag half proper glassware because it is Other Half, but it's not Equilibrium. So anyway, let's get a nose. Yeah, just again, Equilibrium, when I smell one of their beers, kind of know it's them. Has this acidic orange thing going on, has the water nerd treatment, as Matt over Massive Beer Reviews always says. Just, I know it's Equilibrium. Yeah, smells really good. There's this really like over-ripened pineapple scent to it. Yeah, there's a little bit of a more of an orange, like a sweeter orange juice, tangerine juice type of thing. Ruby red, really heavy on the citrus profile. And then there's an omnipresent kind of herbaceous dankness that is blanketing the entire aroma. Definitely has a sweeter malt kind of characteristic to it, like white bread. Yeah, white bread, crackery, biscuity. Yeah, it smells pretty good. Let's get into it. Cheers, everybody. Yep. It's just another really well put together Equilibrium beer. Now, they're brewing this one with Other Half, but this is like 80-90% Equilibrium, which makes sense because they brewed it at Equilibrium. The body on this one, it's like higher side of medium, lower side of full body. I always mention this in triple IPAs, but when the body's a little bit lighter than what you would associate with a 10+% beer, when it comes to IPAs or hop forward beers, I'm always okay with that. The mouthfeel, soft, smooth, slightly creamy. There's more carbonation in this beer than a couple other beers from Equilibrium I've had recently. So easy to drink. That's the one, I think the one I associate with easy drinking beers when it comes to Equilibrium. And that can be misconstrued as into me saying maybe their beers aren't flavorful or whatever. No, it's just, when I drink one of their beers, it's so easy and so soft and so just, it's incredible how you can put these back without any question. I mean, 10.2%, this drink's like it's 7. I mean, 7, maybe 8 max. This is approaching double IPA territory as far as drinkability. 10.2% though in reality. The flavors, those kind of carries over. A lot of orange, acidic orange, sweet orange, just like the juice, the pulp, an entire orange in the glass. Ruby red grapefruit, tangerine juice. That over-ripened pineapple is kind of omnipresent along with that herbaceous dankness. That minerality from the water nerd treatment. I already get that with the acidic orange thing, and I know that sounds really dumb, and I can't. There's no better way for me to describe it because with their beers, that's what I get. But it also has like just a minerality to the entire, I guess, flavor profile of the beer as well. This one finishes to the sweeter side of things. Almost no bitterness to speak of. Slightly dry, but more sweet than anything. Yeah, it's super easy to drink. The only way I can tell this is a bigger beer is a little bit of warming in my chest, but outside of that, like, there's no astringency from the alcohol in the palate. There's nothing indicating that this is 10% from an alcohol perspective. The only thing that's telling me this is a bigger beer is the flavor profile, honestly. Yeah, so all the oranges, tangerine juice, ruby red grapefruit, more of a juicy thing than like a zesty citrus peel. Overripened pineapple, herbaceous dankness, pretty sweet, easy to drink, good beer. What's more to say? I mean, this is a good collaboration. I'm really digging it. Is this, setting a new standard, anything new? Not really, but I didn't expect that. I expected this to be a damn good beer based on the fact that it is Equilibrium and other half, and I think it's kind of lived up to the hype in my own head. This is not one of my favorite triple IPAs I've had this year, but it's a damn good one, so Dream Lab from Equilibrium and other half. I'm gonna give this a high 4.25 out of 5. I'm gonna go 4.35 out of 5. Almost approaches the 4.5 level. I think I want a little bit more from this one. I mean, I've drank so many like world-class, amazing triple IPAs this year that this falls short of getting into that 4.5 or a higher range, but it's close. 4.35 out of 5 is a great score. I really dig this one. I'm gonna have no problem throwing the rest of this back. And look at that lacing. That lacing is just fantastic. It doesn't mean anything, but I mean, I like it and it looks awesome. And you know what? Part of the review is the appearance and the aesthetics and all that stuff. So anyway, yeah, 4.35 out of 5 for Dream Lab. Price and availability, I paid $6 for this can. It was the only can left at Aurora Brew Works when I went there, at least as far as I could see. So, $6 a can, bit pricey. I'd probably never pay that exactly for this beer again. I think the prices at the brewery are a bit different. If anyone out there bought this at the brewery or kind of knows what the price point at the brewery is, I want to say they're kind of in the same vein as the other halves. This is probably a triple IPA that it cost, well, no, it definitely is a triple IPA. Not probably, definitely a triple IPA. That probably costs like $22 a 4-pack. So it's probably more like $5.50 a can at the brewery, which at the same time is a bit expensive, but that's usually what triple IPAs cost no matter where you buy them. When I buy the triple IPAs from other half, it's usually $22 a 4-pack. Trilliums, I think, are in the same realm, maybe $20, $22. So this is $22 a 4-pack at the brewery, then yeah, the value is proper, for the market value. So I don't think I'd buy this one again unless somebody wanted to try it, or maybe I was in the mood for specifically the characteristics in this beer, just because I've had better triple IPAs, but at the end of the day, this is still really tasty. Availability, typically brewery only, but Equilibrium has been doing more of a mobile can release type of thing, and that's how I picked up this one. They did it at Aurora Brew Works about a week before I grabbed this one. They still had cans left over the following week, so I was able to grab 3 different beers, and that's pretty cool. And I forgot where I saw it, but somebody mentioned that they signed with TJ Sheehan. So I don't know if they're going to start getting distribution throughout New York State. It's certainly my area, and if they do, sign me up, because Equilibrium makes pretty good beer, and if I could, go to my local bottle shop and grab some of this whenever I want, that would be fantastic. So if you've had this one before, let me know what you think about it. I think it's a pretty damn good triple IPA, and I have become a triple IPA lover over the past 6 months, and I'm not going to apologize for it. So appreciate everybody stopping by. To the next one, cheers.